two products, but now that we can leverage them, it would be a lot more effective.
So just by a show of hands, how many of you wear glasses or contacts? That's a pretty large percentage of you. So that's why we chose two products that focus on eye care and vision treatment. And as per our business case, they prompted us to create a cross-marketing solution across different technological platforms. So we chose 4 different platforms. Our first would be a website, which would serve as a basis for our company. Our next would be a Snapchat account and lens, which would help us reach out to our youth market. And then QR codes, which we would put on brochures and posters to put into doctors' offices. And finally, our jingle, which I'll get more into later.
So for our timeline, the overall project for the production part would take about 14 to 15 months, and then there would be ongoing maintenance. So we would start off first by developing the website, which would include prototyping, testing, getting feedback, and then remodeling, and then doing the final launch, which we estimate to be around 8 months. And then we would move on to our marketing part of it, where we would start off with Snapchat, since that is one of our main marketing platforms. And for this, we would develop our Snapchat lens and our account. And since this is something that we want to make sure we do well, we would put 3 months into it. And then we would move on to QR codes. And for this, it's pretty simple. We just wanted to make posters and brochures that would be sent out to destinations with our QR codes printed on them, so that would take about a month. And then we would do our jingle, finally, which would include producing the jingle and then sending it out to radio stations to be advertised, which would take 1 to 2 months. And from there, we would need to make sure that we updated and maintained all of our marketing platforms to make sure that our customers got the latest information.
So when anyone is creating a budget, a company or a business, it's really important that they create a budget so they're able to oversee all costs that may come that current year and years to come. So we as a company created a budget with different individuals and different needs that would help us make our company effective and run smooth at the same time. So we have a budget with 6 individuals that range in 4 different topics. So we would have 2 software/web page designers. They would basically update our website, add and delete different products that we may or may not use anymore from all the different sectors. We'd have 1 Snapchat developer. This person would be in charge of adding different updates to our story and keeping our lens all well and maintained. We have 2 marketing designers. These people would be allowed to just clean up our website. They would have all these pictures that would make it nice and visible and help us promote our 2 products. Then we'd finally have our 1 web page manager, and they would be able to oversee the whole website. And as we know, technology these days, it updates very quickly, and this person will be able to forward all the updates to the designers themselves. And in all, the first year would be about $100,000. So we also created a budget based on the different techniques we would do to promote our products, and we'd have the Snapchat lens, which costs by day, and the marketing, the jingle for Spotify and radio stations, and printing of the brochures. So this would cost around $800,000, and the total would be for the first year about $900,000. And we know that all marketing these products would be quite expensive and cause a lot of financing, but if marketed effectively, we will be able to have a large amount of revenue.
So now we're going to move on to the website demo. So this is our website for the 4 marketeers. This is the homepage. Pretty much here we just describe our goal and what the purpose of the website is, which is to streamline and automate the process of interactions between consumers, doctors, and patients. In this tab, we have links to our social medias, so people can easily access them and learn about our newest updates and newest products. So for example, this is our Snapchat icon, and it allows you to see our code so you can scan it on your phone and add Snapchat to your account. We also have 3 main pages. We have a home page, a symptom search page, and a products page. On the symptom search page, you can enter any question or symptom you may have. So for example, if you had blurry vision, you would enter it and search it, and it would give you some possible possible solutions, and then you could go even in more depth and see more detailed solutions. And it would prompt you to go to the products page. The products page initially has the featured products and like products that are most popular from our website, which you can browse here. But to see your recommendations based on what you've entered into the search bar, there would be a button below that would show you your solutions. After you see your solutions, you can choose to make purchases or make a reference, whether you're a doctor or a consumer, and those two would be able to make references between each other. So consumers could buy products for themselves, and doctors could purchase medical devices and tools that might be needed for certain procedures. These would be visible in the cart where you can add or subtract the amount of items you have. You would be able to submit references, and in the My Account section, you would be able to log in or create an account. There would be two options for creating an account. You could create an account as a medical professional, in which you would have to submit certain records to be authorized to purchase certain products, and there would be a consumer or common person account, where you would be able to purchase typical products like Band-Aids, Listerine, and like anything over the counter.
So why is this website a solution to our business case? So we wanted to focus on cross-marketing two products, which we did by pairing products together in our website. So after a purchase is made, we have a suggested pop-up thing that will bring up recommended products based on what you bought. So let's say you bought a product for vision care. So it would bring up products, not only other consumer products that you could consider purchasing, but different surgical tools or anything related to vision that you could recommend or like talk to your doctor about. And then also with our search symptoms feature, we have not only consumer products that show up that you could purchase right off the website, but also medical devices and pharmaceutical products that you can talk to your doctor about.
So as I said before, our main products are AccuView contacts and Visine drops, which come from the consumer sector and medical device sectors of J&J. And not only is it such a large market, but it's also very exploitable. So 6 in 10 people need some sort of vision correction, and 19% of those people need contacts. So we figured that it's a low enough percentage for us to develop a company off of it, but it's high enough where people know about it and we can get our word out. Contacts are good because if you have glasses and are active, you can use them as a substitute if they're uncomfortable or you don't want to compromise on your style.
So for our solution, we chose to market, and we chose to do so by marketing our website, which would in turn market our products, because it would grant access to all the different medias of technology we have. So for consumers, we would market through the Snapchat lens, which would provide updates on newest products, and it would also advertise to people and possibly meet their needs, because, for example, the current lens we will show you soon is a Visine, but that can be changed for different products. We would also use QR codes, which could be located on posters in stores, brochures in doctors' offices, and on packaging for products, so that people can easily get to our website, see more information about the product they purchased, and possibly be recommended other products based on what they purchased. And as for doctors, the reference system we have would be used to send them notifications along with patients, so they could exchange information between each other and exchange possible products that they may be interested in using. There would also be brochures in doctors' offices and sent to doctors to provide updates and new information about new products, so that doctors can incorporate them into their practices and consumers would be more aware of their use and their availability.
So our main requirement in cross-marketing these two products was to incorporate technology. And after extensive research, we were able to find that around 158 million people use Snapchat every day. So we would be able to get our point across to all the teenagers now who are looking and trying to change their look, and those who are more active from changing to glasses to contacts. So our lens, we're creating a lens, and it will show how contacts and Visine are well paired together and they work effectively. So our account itself will include different updates of our website, such as new products we may have added, or more facts about contacts and Visine, and as well as giving an option to swipe right up to our website. So here is a demonstration. It's a video of what a typical user will see and how you would be able to reach our story and swipe using the swipe up feature. So if you click on Snapchat, and you would find our story as the 4 Marketeers. And this is what our story would have something on it, and you'd be able to swipe up and click on our website, and it would lead you directly there, and you are able to look at different products you could potentially be interested in purchasing. And a little demonstration of what our lens would look like. You would hold on your face, and a bunch of different filters would pop up, and you'd scroll to ours. And it would give you a message to widen your eyes, and a handle pop up from the corner with an activated contact, which would be placed in your eye and just show how your vision could be much clearer using them, and with the visine there too.
So for marketing with the QR codes, that's a pretty simple aspect of it, because we would just put QR codes on different posters, brochures, and product boxes, and anybody could scan them with your phone and would be brought to our website where they could easily access any symptoms and products that they would need. Posters and brochures we chose because these would be sent out to pharmacies and stores that would be selling our products, where people would be likely to consider buying more products based on any symptoms they had with products that they already bought from us. And with contact boxes, we would put them on the boxes, so let's say somebody was using our contacts and they felt that they had dry eyes, they could easily just scan the code, be brought to our website, and then search up their symptoms and have more products come up. And not only would this be on contact boxes, but any other products that are like that are likely to have symptoms.
So our last marketing platform is our jingle, and we figured that many successful companies have catchy jingles such as Cars for Kids. I'm sure many of you have heard it on the radio, and it gets stuck in your head and you cannot stop thinking about it all day. So we thought this was an effective way to get our message out to our consumers, and we thought of 2 ways to publicize this. One would be on the radio like normal jingles, but our second way would be to combine it with our Snapchat platform, and every time you swiped up on our lens, it would play our jingle and repeatedly play it. And this is just a little demo of our jingle.
Sitting straight, eyes, get your visine and contacts.
I'm sure it's all stuck in there.
So in conclusion, we chose to cross-market, and through websites, QR codes, Snapchat, and jingles, and we feel we can reach a wide demographic using all these, because it would reach different people of different social classes and people of different age groups, which would allow us to spread our message, and especially with products such as visine and contacts and many consumer products. There's something that most people, if not all people, can use or do use. And our primary focus in this presentation and this model was visine and contacts, but this can be applied to any situation, because we believe that our model is scalable, and we can just substitute different products and still use the same strategy.
So for our frequently asked questions, we anticipated a few questions that you guys might have had. And like Aaron mentioned, one of the questions was, is the model scalable? And so we did focus on contacts and visine for this presentation, but because our marketing platforms and our website include so many different products, it's definitely scalable to whatever needs J&J might need to which product they might need to market.
So a second question people may have had is, why did we end up going with this solution over others? So originally we had ideas to promote upcoming companies within J&J, or even some products that related to acne treatment, since we know that's a very big market these days. But due to some restrictions and guidelines of the business case, we narrowed it down to these 2 products, and we're able to go from there.
For the third question, what is the security of this technology solution? So in terms of security, there's multiple aspects of our website that are secure. So first of all, it would all be hand-coded from scratch, either by the 4 Marketeers or our representatives. So we would have full control and access to what's entering and leaving our website. In addition, all our data would be stored, all our data in our server would be stored on the cloud using shared secret encryption. Virtually, that allows That would prevent hackers from getting into the system because they would need multiple keys from different people to access it, and it would also allow us to back up our data in the event of a hack or a breach so that we can recover it and it doesn't get into the wrong hands.
Thank you. Are there any additional questions?
I had a question on your timeline, please, if you could go back to that. So did you consider doing some of these activities in parallel to shrink the times in market forward?
Oh yeah, for all of our marketing strategies, we wanted to lay it out in a way that we could see what each one would take, like how much time each one would take. But if we were able to get the employees in a manner that all of them could do that, we would definitely want to do that for time conservation.
This also illustrates the maximum amount of time it would take, so we know how, at max, like how long it's going to take. Like it could take shorter, but this pretty much just lays it out, so we have that amount of time prepared and ready.
One question about the security. You said you are securing it. Are you storing any kind of personal information on the website?
So I think I mentioned on the website demo for doctors, they would have to verify certain like licenses and certificates in order to be able to purchase certain medical devices like surgical tools, because you wouldn't want those to get into the wrong hands or into common people's hands or inexperienced people. So pretty much their records would have to be stored in the database for them to be allowed to purchase them. So that would have to be secure. And in addition, like normal people, like when they make accounts, they don't like to have their personal data revealed, especially when it comes to symptoms, because some people have like insecurities about those. So pretty much everything would be secured, just for safety purposes.
Have you copyrighted your jingle yet?
Still in the works.